So one of the biggest problems most people have when deciding to invest is the fear that they may need to come up with $1,000 or $3,000 to actually start making investments. If you go to many of the leading brokerages like say Vanguard or Fidelity, a lot of times you'll see these minimums. However, it's not necessary to actually invest that much before you can start to see passive income roll your way. This video is going to show an ETF PGX, which is a preferred dividend income fund, and how you can invest $15 to buy one share and start to build passive income. Admittedly, it's going to be very, very low in the beginning, but over time you can start to build income. The first video will start with $25 a month and then add $5 until it gets to $45 a month. Then you will be up to $45 and you'll be able to buy 3 shares every month and it stops. The second example is going to go to $45 and then add every little bit so that it is possible to show how additional investments over time can build wealth and build passive income. So we are getting close to the Christmas season, so I encourage you to give the gift of smashing the like button. Also, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and subscribe. It'll be very helpful to the channel and I'd really appreciate the gift. It's free to you, but it'll benefit the channel. So if you wouldn't mind, do that. Also hit the notification bell so that you can be informed when the next video comes online.
So here we are in a spreadsheet, and I've got 40 years of investing history. We're going to invest in PGX, which is a preferred stock dividend ETF, and we track the months as we go here. There's an investment. We're starting out with $25 a month, as the video title shows. The price per share right now is around $15. Since this is a preferred stock ETF, it doesn't vary a whole lot. It has gone down as low as 11 this year. It's gone up a little bit above 15, but in general, over the last several years, it's been right around $15. This is the number of shares that we're going to have as we drip. The dividend per share now is a little north of 6 cents. It's never been below 6 cents to my knowledge as far back as I've been checking. So we're going to be conservative. This is a yield that's slightly less than 5% per year.
So if you want to start your passive income stream, I'd encourage you to check out the link below. There is an offer from WEBULL through the 14th that you can get 4 free stocks by investing just $100. Actually, you don't have to invest it, you just have to deposit it. So it's free money. I'd encourage you to do it if you've not already signed up for WEBULL. There is no risk to you except tying up $100 for a month or two, and if you can afford to do that, you can afford to get the 2 free stocks, one of which could be worth up to $1,600, so it's definitely worth the effort.
This is the number of drip shares that we have. We're going to reinvest all of the dividends we get. Since we start out with $25 and the price of each share is $15, we'll have $10 left over, which will be added to the investment amount that we can do the next month. This is the dividend we're going to get each month as we add our drip shares and also buy new shares, cumulative dividend that we've been paid out, and then the value of our account. So you'll look at this, and after the first year, it's not all that impressive. At the end of the year, we get a dividend in December of $1 and roughly 23 cents. And we're up to 20 shares. However, if we keep this up and in year 2 we add $5 to the amount that we're investing, we're going to invest into 2 shares per month, and then our dividend's going to jump at the end of year 2 from $1.23 to $2.75 or $2.76. And our account value, the number of shares that we have times the value, and I've left it at $15 all the way through the 40 years, 306 to 689. I do this to keep it pretty easy for calculation purposes. The next year, our hypothetical investor invests another $5 a year, and we can see that it grows again. We're up to 77 shares almost. We're dripping an additional nearly 1/3 of a share every single month. Our monthly dividend has grown from 0 to $4.60 after year 3, and our account value is nearly $1,200 roughly. So we keep that up. Year 4, we bump it up to $40 a share, and then year 5 we bump that up to $45 a month that we're investing, and we will leave it there for the duration of year 40. And we'll look at the dividend. It's grown from $0 to $9.33 per month. That's not a life-changing amount, but it is pretty impressive that you can grow that dividend income, and that's money that you don't have to work for at all. So if we go down to year 10, we're now up to $6,000 in the account. We're dripping an additional 1.6 shares every single month in addition to the 3 that we're purchasing. That's the $45 that we're investing divided by the share price of $15 per share. Our dividend per month is now up to $24, so we're bringing in nearly $300 of dividend income every single year at this point, and that's just by investing between $25 and $45 a month. Now you want to stick around because I will show how this can change if we just bump up this amount a little bit into the future. So by year 20, we'll skip down a bit, and now we're bringing in $66 per month. That's a little over $800 a year. Our account value is now $16,619. That's nothing life-changing again, but we're dripping 4.43 shares in addition to the 3 that we're buying from our $45 investment. Indeed, we are actually getting more power of compound interest than the power from our actual investing dollars by this point. So our snowball is starting to roll, and we're only investing a little over $500 per year to get this. So if we go down to year 30, we are now at nearly $34,000 in the account. We're getting over $100 of income from our dividends every single month, and this is a monthly dividend payer, so you will see it compound month after month after month. And we have 2,249 shares, as we see right over here, and we're still investing the $45 a month. That's all we've invested, and that is now dripping nearly 9 shares in addition to the 3 shares that we're buying, so we're getting 12 shares additionally every single month, which adds about 72 cents to our dividend income every single month. And then if we go down to year 40, we're assuming that our hypothetical investor here is investing a bit of money every single month for 40 years. That will be a working life from around 22 to 62 or 25 to 65. It doesn't matter. But now we have $61,000 in the account, and people will say, hey, I invest more than that. $61,000 is not going to make a big difference. Well, you're getting nearly $250 of dividend income at that point. You've been paid out $40,000 in dividends at this point. You're now dripping 16 shares per month in addition to the 3 that you're actually buying from your new investments, and you have 4,093 shares. So this is one example, and that is just, getting up to like year 5 and then never investing more than $45 from a starting baseline of $25. Now let's go to sheet 2, which is going to invest more over time. Now this investor decides, starting in year 11, I've been investing $45 for so long, let's up it and do $60 a month so I can buy another share. Okay, you'll notice, if you'll recall, the value in year 10 of the first sheet that I showed was $6,011. This is $6,011, no change here. However, we're going to start adding 4 shares in addition to the drip every single month for the next 5 years. We get to the end of year 15. Now we're getting $46 a month in dividend income. We're investing 4 shares a month, and we're also getting a drip of 3 shares. Scroll down to year 20, and in year 16, our investor has started to invest $75, which allows him to buy 5 shares. And we're going to do this in increments of $15, 1 share per 5 years from here on out. Now in year 20, this investor has $19,938, and the dividend is $79 a month. So we're seeing the snowball rolling a little more rapidly here. If we move on down to year 30, and we'll look at that, investing 7 shares per month, $105. The dividend is now up to $188. The value of the account is $47,033, which is pretty impressive. And then if we go down to year 40, and this is just $135 a month. Okay, and $135 in 40 years from now is not going to be a whole lot. And this is starting out, again, from a baseline of $25 a month and then incrementally increasing it over time. Now, instead of having about $64,000 as the other sheet shows, well, $61,000, we have $95,000 just by adding this. And instead of getting 16 shares per month dripped onto whatever you're buying, you're getting 25 shares dripped onto the 7 that you're buying. Your dividend income grows from $245 to $381, so that's nearly $3,000 under the first scenario. Now you're up to about roughly $4,500, give or take a little bit, in the second scenario. So you can see that small investments over time allow you to build up a great deal of dividend income. Now think about it, right? Under this scenario here, let's say that you invested 10 times that. You have $450 you can invest. And I'm not saying that you should invest in PGX. This is just an example. But if you invest $450 a month, you could up this by tenfold. So that'd be over $600,000. You'd be getting about $2,400 a month in dividend income. So that just goes to show that investing small amounts over time can really start to build passive income. And that's what the name of the game is, passive income. The more you get, the better off you are.
With that said, it's easy to start building passive income with very small incremental investments. You don't need to stash $3,000 or $5,000 or even $1,000 to start building up passive income. You can start with as little as $15 or even less, depending upon what stock you decide to buy. So I want to thank you so much for watching. This has been Chris Hack's Life. Have a great day.